Thank you for joining me. My name is Liz. Today we're going to go through a short movement practice designed to bring energy into your system. So if you've done some yoga before, you may know the sun salutations. So we're going to go through a slow version of that. We're going to start to build a little bit of heat, a little bit of energy, and we're just going to roll with it and see what happens as we start to move. So this is great if you do struggle to get energy or you struggle just to get going in the first part of the day. By adding in some kind of movement, it may help with the energy levels as you start to go through your day, whatever it entails. So we're going to start, if you've got a yoga mat, perfect. If you don't, perfect, that's okay. Just finding a position that you can stand with your feet firmly planted on the ground. And if you can do this outside in the early morning sun, even better. If not, that's okay. I was planning to do this outside, but the weather and the ocean's really loud and my dogs bark and everything. So I was like, it's not going to end well for the filming. So here we are in my studio. So finding the feet firmly planted onto the ground, and just take a little moment. You can close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, just softening the gaze. Starting to breathe nice and smoothly in and out of the nose. You might hear Ari snoring. I promise it's not me. And hopefully it's not you by the end of it. Let's start to add some movement. Take a breath in, reach the arms up, look up if that feels okay. Breathing out, folding forward, bend the knees as much as you need to. Take a breath in, lengthen through the spine, roll the shoulders back. Breathing out, plant the hands down, step back to a plank position and pressing the hips straight into downward facing dog. And we're just going to hold here just for a little moment, pressing the hips up. You can walk the feet out from side to side, bending the knees, maybe turn the head from side to side. And then take a look forward, walk the feet back up towards your hands, fold forward, rolling up through the spine. Bend the knees, press down through the feet, start to roll up through the spine, coming back to standing. Lifting the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to do that one more time. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine, roll the shoulders back, halfway lift. Plant the hands down, step back to plank, press the hips, downward facing dog. So maybe you're like me and you've lost your yoga mat to a pet. Drawing the belly button in, really press the hips up. Take a look forward, walk the feet back towards the hands, folding forward, coming all the way up to standing, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift, lengthen. Breathing out, plant the hands, step back to plank. This time we're going to drop down to the knees, lower the body all the way down to the ground. Let the hands come down by your side. So I did say sun salutations, I said a variation of those. Oh, thank you, Ari. Let the hands come down by the side, let the shoulders drop away from the ears. You're going to come into a back extension, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest, reach long with the fingertips, and then the option is to lift the feet off the floor as well. So kind of like a locust pose, almost, but not. Keep the eye gaze down on the floor. Just hold there for 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. And then if you can, you're going to press all the way back up to plank. Otherwise, making your way back to plank, press the hips, downward facing dog. Take a little moment, lengthening through the spine, pressing down through the palms. Take a look forward. This time we're going to step our feet forward, coming back up to the top of the mat, folding the body forward, and then again rolling up through the spine, standing nice and tall. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step back to plank, drop down to the knees, lower the whole body down. Bring the hands behind. This time the option is to intertwine the fingers together, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest, and then reach the toes long as well, lifting the legs, getting a nice back extension here. Great way to bring some energy into the system. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Bring the palms just outside the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Press yourself away from the floor. And then coming into downward facing dog. And again, just finding that length through the spine. Let the head drop down. Take a look forward. Step the feet back to the top. Folding forward once you're there. Rolling up through the spine. The last time we're going to do this roll. Coming all the way back to standing. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step or jump back. This time lower your whole body down to the floor. You can go from the knees or the toes. Bring the hands behind, roll the shoulders back, lifting everything off the floor. Obviously your body is still down on the floor. Squeezing through the back side of the body. Lower it down, bring the hands outside the shoulders, tuck the toes. Press your body away from the floor, pressing into downward facing dog. Focusing on your breathing. Bending through the knees. Option to step, option to lightly jump the feet forward. It's time to take a halfway lift. Fold the body forward. And then coming all the way to standing, reach the arms up. We're going to go straight back into that forward fold. Take a breath out, forward fold. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step or jump back. We're going to come halfway down now, either from the knees or the toes. So lower the body down, knees or toes, and then pressing through the palms, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, upward facing dog. Press the hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take the right leg into the air, breathing out. Step the right foot through. We're going to take a little twist here, reaching the right arm up, taking a nice little twist. Bring the right hand back down. You're going to bring it to the inside of the right foot. And we're going to take that twist to the opposite side. So the left arm's going to reach up, twisting, getting that movement through the thoracic spine. Bring the left palm back down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Let's do that to the other side. Breathing in, take the left leg up. Breathing out, step the left foot through. Take that twist to the left side. Keeping the spine nice and long. And then reversing that. Bring the left palm to the inside of the left foot. Take the right arm up. And then bring the right hand back down. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Bend through the knees, look forward. Step or lightly jump to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Coming all the way up to standing, reaching with the arms nice and long. Breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step or jump back from the knees or toes. Lower halfway, press through the palms, lift the chest, upward facing dog. Pressing the hips back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, take the right leg into the air. Breathing out, step the right foot through, take that easy twist to the right side. And then this time, bring the right palm back down, let the left knee drop, lifting the arms up. And then again, we're going to twist to the outside, bring the left palm down, reach the right arm over. And then we're going to reverse that. Take the left arm up, bring the right arm down to the back of the left thigh, shifting the body weight forward. You might feel a nice release through the front of that hip flexor on the left side. Bring both hands down to the mat, stepping back, downward facing dog. Let's do that to the other side. Breathing in, take the left leg up. Breathing out, step the left foot through, take that twist to the left side. Bring the left hand down, let the right knee drop down, both arms reach up, and then opening to the right side. So the right palm comes back, left arm reaches up and over. And then reversing that, bring the right arm up, left arm comes behind, just taking it as far down that back thigh as possible, or as feels good for you. Here comes Aria again. And then circle the hands back, pressing the hips, downward facing dog. And then kind of bring the knees down to the mat. Let the hips drop down towards the heels. Take a bit of a child's pose here. Walking the hands back. We're going to come onto our back now. So short practice. Bringing the feet about hip distance apart, about a hand's distance from your butt. Just start to roll the spine up and off the ground, lifting the hips, coming into our bridge pose. Just hold there for a moment. Don't let the knees go too far out to the side. So you can kind of think like you're squeezing something between the thighs, but you're not letting them drop in either. And then lower that back down. Option to come back into that position. Option, you can lift the hips up, coming into our bridge B pose. So the arms come underneath, intertwine the fingers, rolling up onto the shoulders, and then lift the hips as high as you can. So back bends, quite energizing for the system. And then releasing that lower back down. Now if you're feeling good today, which I hope you are, and if it is available to you, option is to either come back up into that bridge B or our first bridge pose, or coming into wheel. So if that is available to you, please give it a go. So you bring the hands around, coming up, and then really press into the palms, lift the hips. Holding just for as long as feels good. And then when you feel ready, lower that back down, hug the knees in toward your chest, whatever option you chose. And just take a little moment there. Now, because this is a morning practice, or designed to be a morning practice, if you do it at another time, that's okay. You will not explode. I don't think you will. But because it is designed to be a morning practice, we're not going to do a resting position. So just taking your time, reversing that curve through the spine, hugging the knees in towards your chest, and then making your way back up to a seated position. And just letting the shoulders relax, lengthening through the spine. And just taking a little moment, thanking yourself for making the time in your morning to practice, to bring some movement, bring some energy into your whole body, your mind. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, whatever it entails. And I'll see you next time. If you are sick of active wear that doesn't wash well, it doesn't last, it rolls down or it rolls up, or the sports bras just don't support you at all, then I really recommend going over, jumping on the link that is in the video description and jumping on the Zaya link. So I've been a Zaya representative for over 2 years now, and I have to be honest, I was a little bit hesitant to try a new activewear brand, as I had my one activewear brand that I was kind of a bit religious about. And I thought, no, I'm going to give this a go. And I have not looked back since then. So Zaya, it is a woman-run company, but the quality is next level. So if you love quality activewear, if you love activewear that is just going to support you, it's going to last, then jump on the link, check it out. There's an Australian link and there's also an American link for my American people. So please check it out. If you have any questions, reach out. So I'm wearing the black Kettle Moon tank today. This is one of their top selling tanks. Super, super, super soft, and it's one of my favorites. I have about 5 different versions of it. There is different colors, just depending on what is in stock. And then I have the navy capri light and tights. These are all things compressive, all things supportive, and they just last wash after wash. They are squat proof, they do not roll down. They've got awesome pockets on the side for your keys or your cards. Go and check it out. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you have any requests for video or movement videos, please let me know and I will make it happen.